Well, I'm not surprised the wind took your eyes when fleeting was more than a moment. When the view washes by like a wave in the tide, on a road that you know 'cause you drove it, on a road that you know 'cause you drove it. We were lulled by the motion, daydreaming of the ocean, and headed just to float away. Running in the red though, that being said, there's some signs coming up ahead. So we cruise for the drift, these days are a gift, just like the colours she grew in her garden. And all the time we spent just feeling our heads, with chins and the tails of the tallest kind. Well, my goddamn van is broken down again. Thumb to the side as the rest passes by, flip a dime just to pass the time. And hopeful hands hoping for the best. When nothing went right, we went left. Running in the red, though that being said, there's some signs coming up ahead. We checked the map's the range. With gas in our tank, there was dust in our wake. We're drifting through this golden state. The sun's going down, and I don't wanna be late. Well, I'm not surprised that the wind took your eyes when fleeting was more than a moment. When the view washes by like a wave in the tide, on a road that you know 'cause you drove it, on a road that you know 'cause you drove it, on a road that you know 'cause you drove it. Thank you. I could have been more organised. I usually have this out. Are there any hikers in the crowd? I like to walk. Last year I was planning like a bit of a hiking trip on the Bib Track. I live up in Kalamunda, so I thought I'd start in Kalamunda and walk south. And I had some friends that were like keen to come along, and then like all one by one they dropped off. Ended up going on my own, and I like to be prepared for things. So I like had all this gear out, and like, what happens if this happens? I'm going to be prepared. First aid kit, pocket knife, tin of beans. Anyway, I was out on the trail for a few days, and by the third day I was like, oh my God, I've got way too much stuff. It was so heavy, and it was all my fault. I found a nice metaphor in the walking and the bag, and I was thinking about how our minds are just bags and we fill them up with things, and sometimes we don't need to have these things that we carry around. This song's called Darwin Range. There's not many hills in Perth, but there is the Darwin Range. It's one of my favourites. I'm going to sing the song. Darling, Darwin Range, I've been out here for days walking until I'm part of the trail. I only have myself to blame for the way the road can be long when there's no one to follow, but you carry on, at least until tomorrow. Maybe you're reaching over the line, or it's a dream that you've had, now it's coming to life. Well, go on and get going. Go on and get going. Lord knows the world can be strange, and we all just want a little taste of the good life. Listen, sister, don't be afraid. All the good and the time that it takes, we've all been lost along the way. The road can be long when there's no one to follow, but you carry on, at least until tomorrow. Maybe you're reaching over the line, or it's a dream that you've had, now it's coming to life. Well, go on and get going. Go on and get going. Darling rain, I think I've finally gone insane. I've been out here for days. The road can be long when there's no one to follow, but you carry on, at least until tomorrow. Maybe you're reaching over the line, or it's a dream that you've had, now it's coming to life. Well, go on and get going. Go on and get going. Go on and get going. Thank you. I'm going to sing a song about wine. I really like doing those wine tastings. Took me quite a few goes at it to start to figure out what I liked. The difference between a Merlot and a Shiraz, or a Cab Sav, and when to drink them as well. Anyway, the wine tastings, you go there and you kind of feel bad if you don't buy any wine. This story song is about an old winemaker who loves growing grapes. He's had a vineyard in his family for many, many generations. And when he's not tending to his precious grapevine, he's at the cellar door, pouring out the wine tastings. And he just wants some recognition for the wine that he makes. And I think that's a human thing. We just want some recognition for the things that we're good at. This song's called A Grapevine. I wrote fiction, how to grow the grapevine. I told a story, but the story's not mine. The story's not mine. It's been a hell of a year What do you think of the wine? I've been growing these grapes for such a long time. For such a long time. For such a long time. Growing these grapes for such a long time. We'll put on a record, maybe something we both know. Make me feel something, even if you don't. I'm long for the vintage, you could see it in my eye. I've been growing these grapes for such a long time. For such a long time. For such a long time. Growing these grapes for such a long time. Well, she said she'd stay like the song in my head would be the one that I play over again. But since you've been gone, well, I grafted the vine. I've been growing these grapes for such a long time. Oak barrel, and at the cellar door, no matter how much they taste. Oak barrel, and at the cellar door, no matter how much they taste. They want to try more, yeah, they always want more. Fantastic grapes, may we try the pod? Well, that's a fine piece of art, hanging on your wall, with enough to share. I'm afraid I've lost my mind. Been growing these grapes for such a long time. Thank you so much. I put an EP out at the start of the year. And yeah, thank you. So I wrote this song. The EP was called Haystacks, and this song I'm about to play is called Haystacks as well. And it was just kind of thinking about people working in jobs that just don't suit them. And then I was thinking about the people that get hay fever and what it would be like to get hay fever and work during the hay season where you're just cutting up all that hay. That just wouldn't be right. Anyway, this song's called Haystacks. Well, I just wanted to roll in the grass and the daisies. I just wanted to roll through the hills like I used to, like the glory days. My fever had started, but the day was still young. Moving the mountain of hay for old Silver John, baling gold straw in blue braids of twine, thinking if I worked real hard, maybe John would share his wine. Maybe John would share his wine, but I just wanted to roll in the grass and the daisies. I just wanted to ride through the hills like I used to. But the pollen in the season and the fragrance from all the haystacks made my bones ache for whiskey and my heart to change my name back. I just wanted to roll in the grass and the daisies. I just wanted to roll through the hills like I used to, like the glory days. Well, I finally had enough, and I jumped in John's pickup truck. I was fleeing from his fields, I was turning like a wheel. I just wanted to roll in the grass and the daisies. I just wanted to roll through the hills like I used to, like the glory days. Thank you. But this song was actually based on my uncle. He's a tree lopper in the southwest. And growing up, he used to tell me about how much he loved all the trees. He knew their names and where to cut them. I used to think it was a strange job for a guy who loves trees, because it was, he had to cut them down. This song's a crisis of a woodcutter. It's like realizing what you're doing just isn't right, but someone's got to do it. Or not, or we should just stop cutting them down. Anyway, Extra Days. I was only trying to do some good. I came to work as I said that I would. I want an increase to my wage for all the extra days. Only trying to do some good. Well, Timber Jack, he's got an order to fill. Timber stocks for the carpenter on the hill. There's only 2 hours and nights, many trees felled and stacked. Timber Jack had an order to fill. Only trying to do some good. I came to work as I said that I would. I want an increase to my wage for all the extra days. Only trying to do some good. Well, truth be told, he loved the forest. He loved the birds, the smell of pine and the fungus. But many bills and heavy tax demanded time and broke his back. Timber Jack had a way with the axe. Only trying to do something good. I came to work as I said that I would. I want an increase to my wage for all the extra days. I'm trying to do something good. Love it. Well, the forest lost its oldest trees, and the light came on in through the canopy, and he saw this wood was not as good as it was back when it stood connected to its roots. He saw this wood was not as good as it was back when it stood connected to its roots. Nice, thanks guys. I might call a couple of lemons onto the stage to help me out with the last two songs. Thanks for spending this hot afternoon with us. You guys are the best.
Can I just, how good is Whisky Jack, everybody? You can't have it with mine. Hi everybody, I'm here.
Yeah. The song's called Lily Loves. When the sun thawed the snow, I finally found my pitchfork. It was dug in on the end of the road, exactly where I'd left it. Don't you love spring? Weird as your loving. Lily loves like the limit's been broken. How do you love every day? I bought a ticket on a train with a token now. Lily's leaving again. Well, the summers are long here, yeah, and them winds dry me out. I was thinking maybe it was predictable, but I've not yet figured it out. There's some to be hung in the window, there's some seeds to be sown in the rain. I cut flowers for her in the morning, for the girl with no name. Don't you love spring? Weird as your loving. Don't you love spring? Weird as your loving. I make noise. And I've been out on your corner, tuning my strings. Now I got enough change to make $1, but I traded for a token, for a train ride with you to every lover. Don't regret, I'll see you in another life. To mind me, I don't mind very often. I mostly float through space. If things don't go to plan, is that a problem with just every day? The rocky touchdown, plowing through a golden field, I swear I saw only you. Hiding from the light like the moon in its final phase. Do-do-do, do-do-do, da-da-do, da-da-do, da-da-do. How good is Sunday Lemonade? Do-do-do, do-do-do, da-da-do, Thank you so much.